opinions. Doc J and Coach C are here to say, let's stir the pot a little today. This might get awkward, maybe just a bit. We've got opinions and we're owning it. You'll laugh, you'll gasp, you'll disagree, but that's what makes great company. So grab your drink, come join the play. Let's start some drama today.
Crocs are cool.
Text me, don't call me.
Glitter is either magical or a lifelong commitment.
Ready? Let's get awkward. Welcome back to This Might Get Awkward.
The podcast where today's goal is simple.
Make at least half of you yell at your speakers.
Because we're tackling unpopular opinions.
Let's get awkward.
Episode 21.
What's up, party people? Welcome to the cast.
Good evening. Hi, everyone.
How's everybody doing out there?
How is
Everybody have a
everyone
good
doing?
day. If you're out there and you're watching on socials, comment so we can see that you're here.
Hello, hello.
Comment. Hello. Are you there? There. Doing some terrible echoes, but hey, that's the special effects we got here in this fantastic, expensive studio. So, oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, we're getting fancy.
Hey, Rockstars.
Yeah,
That's a great
we're
question,
rock
Doc
stars.
J. That's a good question just to kind of start out is how many people have actually shared our invite or our YouTube channel with other people?
Yep.
And if you haven't, why? Why, people? Why?
If you're just tuning in now and you're watching us either on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you're watching us from the moon, see that little arrow? Hit share. And share it out on your page, please, because we are driving our numbers up. So I see we have a few people on. Share it out.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Michael. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing. If you've shared, we will make another plug toward the end here. But Doc J, what in the heck are we talking about today? It's episode 21.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We're over 20.
Okay, so
we're over the 20.
We're over 20.
We can legally, we're legal. We're 21.
Legally, yes. Woo!
Can drink that water. Woo!
Party on. Drink that city
Yes.
water. So good. I don't know
Tastes
why,
like
but
corruption.
I just felt like Wayne and Garth just now. Okay.
Yeah. It's real. Party on. Doc J.
All right. So podcast 21 is basically just unpopular opinions, right? Like everybody has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Some people's opinions they think are fact. And that's why it's unpopular opinions. So we just wanted to start a little drama, a little friendly drama about everyday life. And if any of you, follow us on Facebook, you saw I might have put a little bit of something on there the other day having to do with Crocs. So those are the kind of things that we're talking about because some people love them, some people hate them, and it creates a little bit of drama talking about it. So, we're going to talk about a little bit about grocery shopping, Sundays after 3, calling versus texting, Crocs or if they're stylish or not, Nickelback. We're going to talk about Nickelback. Showering morning or night. So these are kind of some of those opinions that we're going to be tackling this evening. Let's get started.
Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking.
Where should we start?
Let's get cracking. Let's address the oh, there you go, Doc J. Oh, I'm so I don't know if I'm proud, disappointed, if I mean, the problem with Crocs is you can't eat soup out of them, right? So that's a problem. But anyway, that's for another podcast. But Crocs.
You eat soup out of your shoes?
Maybe a stew, so that's the meat and stuff can't get through the holes. But
Oof.
apparently not anymore because,
Hey.
it's apparently disgusting. But
You could, if you were on a deserted island and wanted to make noodles, you could strain the water out with your Crocs.
oh, yes. There you go. Make some crock pasta.
I have
Instead
no
of a
idea
crock
why
pot,
you'd
it's
have.
crock pasta. Yeah.
I have no idea how you would have noodles
We
on
have
a
gone
deserted
off the
island.
handle here. So how many
And
people
it's
listening
only-
on here actually have Crocs? How many people on here besides Doc J have Crocs? I have to admit, I don't have Crocs. But I would bet a bunch of people out there have Crocs. Now, the question is, are Crocs stylish? I know they're popular. I know you see them in all the stores. They're coming out with different varieties. They just came out with a collab with the new Spider-Man movie, with Toy Story. I mean, they've got Crocs galore. But are they really stylish? Are they comfortable? Are they all that they're meant to be? Or are they just Swiss cheese shoes? Would love to know some opinions out there. Doc J, obviously do you like Crocs?
Yeah.
Did you get them as part of a bet? Did somebody hold a gun to your head and they're like, you're going to go into Dick's Sporting Goods and you're going to buy Crocs? And you're like, but I want shoes.
Yes, I do like them. And I've had different variations of them. Some have not had holes in them. Now, the Crocs that you think of are Crocs, yes, those are a little bit hideous, but they are super comfortable. And I don't really like stuff on my feet. Like, I hate wearing socks. I hate wearing closed shoes. So it's nice. It's nice. I truly wear them a ton around the house. I don't necessarily wear them out in the open unless I forget to change my shoes. I have a little Mr. Rogers syndrome where, like, I have house shoes and then I change them to go out into the neighborhood.
I see.
But that's different. So yeah, I've had some other ones that don't have the holes and they're super comfortable. Like, I used to work at my parents' restaurant, and I would wear a pair of Crocs that were amazing to just run around, but obviously they were special pair. Yeah, so
I can understand that.
I appreciate them. I think they make good shoes for like the beach or the water, and they're just nice to run around the house in, because like slippers just make my feet super hot. And yeah,
cheesy.
So that's my take.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my take.
I
get it. They were not meant to be a fashion item. They were invented for a movie, and they didn't become popular until after that movie came out. Does anyone know what movie that was?
Ooh, I have zero clues.
Yeah,
on that one.
I meant to look that up before we started tonight, but I remember reading about it.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. It was probably like half the other things that are invented, right? They were trying to invent one thing and they end up with another thing.
Yeah.
And,
it was
not good for my feet.
Invented for
dun, dun, dun.
the movie Idiocracy.
Oh, okay. Really?
2004. The film's costume designer chose them in 2004 because they were a new low-cost startup and she wanted something that looked stupid and plastic. Assuming they would never
become.
Yeah, like they never would become popular in real life. And it was filmed in 2004, released in 2006, and then Crocs became a massive mainstream hit because of like it was a joke on fashion, but it's basically, have you seen that movie?
No, I know which movie that is, but I've never seen it. I wanted to see it because I've heard it's pretty good.
I want to see
but
it too.
I've never checked it out. I just want to check it out just for the Crocs.
I know. It follows a man who wakes up 500 years in the future to find a society with drastically lowered intelligence. Are we sure it wasn't just 20 years in the future? But
it was yesterday, actually.
So that's where Crocs originated from. Like, because
interesting,
someone put them in a movie and then people just were like, I want those because I don't know, I watched a movie.
Wow.
So that's
crazy that they've been around that long.
Right? That's a long time. That's a real long time.
Well, just imagine you're the person that invented them. The billions of dollars that you're probably worth because of the shoes, and now all the licensing deals with all the Disney and everybody else, and holy
Yeah.
cow, that's just
Oh my
insane.
God. And what are
All
they
for a
called? The
shoe
little,
that's
yeah.
what's that?
No, I was gonna say they have like gibbets or gibbets. The little like
The charms that you put in
yes.
there, the Crocs charms or whatever the heck they're called,
Those
that
are
you pop in
so
the holes.
expensive.
Yeah, but you
Oh
gotta
my
have them because you
God.
gotta interchange them. You gotta change them out and
Yeah.
put new ones in there. And yeah, you can find it pretty cheap online. You can find like there were super
Yeah.
like cheap ones from like overseas. You can get a bag of
Yeah.
them for reasonably cheap. But I don't know. I saw those things and I'm like, you keep putting those in and out of the holes. Is it eventually are the shoes gonna break? Are they gonna rip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you ever worn them for like a day? Never.
I have had a pair before. I actually made the mistake of wearing them I went to an event. I can't remember where it was, what state it was in, but I went to an event and it was like one of the few shoes besides the like dress shoes that I had for the event that I brought with me. And I actually walked a couple of blocks to go to a restaurant. Besides Hey Dudes, those are the worst things to walk long distances in. My feet hurt so freaking bad. I honestly haven't worn Crocs since because of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because my feet hurt so bad and they hurt for like days afterwards. Not to mention I've got not a great lower back, so not the most support for me. But yeah, I walked probably like 4 or 5 blocks to get to this restaurant and then 4 or 5 blocks back. And yeah, a lot of pain after. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
but
sorry
I know
to
a lot
hear
of people
that.
love them. It's the shoe of choice of softball and baseball players and athletes
Yes.
everywhere after the game. They throw them on. If it's not that, it's Birkenstocks.
Yes.
So it's super interesting that those have become so popular,
So and so popular 20 years still. Like that's a long time to be part of the culture, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. It's become part of pop culture, like they say, right?
For 20 years.
Yep. Absolutely crazy. Well, anyway.
All right. Anyway,
enough about Crocs.
We crocked
you got
that
there,
up.
Yeah. That's a Croc.
I want to talk about grocery shopping, and I know we've tackled that before, but I have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of opinions on grocery shopping.
I like it.
And so we had a listener that emailed us their opinion story, but they really feel like grocery shopping is a solo activity, like no significant others, no partners, no friends, no family, no kids, no dogs, no monkeys.
No.
My husband came. Yeah. Some people
or is that just what you call Jeff? Just kidding, Jeff. Just kidding. We know you're not a monkey.
So the listener story, we'll call her Jane. My husband came grocery shopping with me. We spent $210 and somehow came home with all kinds of chips, frozen mozzarella sticks, beef jerky, and absolutely nothing to make meals that I needed.
Wow.
So that's interesting, right? Like, is grocery shopping, is it a solo activity or is it something fun to do? Like, I know if Jeff is going to speak up right now, he'll be like, Jessica's a little embarrassing to go shopping with because she will just break out into song and dance in the aisles. And I do. It's true. And I will talk
Not surprising.
about I will talk to people about their cart driving. But yeah, like what do you think, Coach C? Like what do you think about solo activity?
Well, I think if you go by yourself, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. I will say that because when I bring the kids or go, with anybody else. But I've also, like my buddy Mike on here, he and I have actually met up at Walmart and gone grocery shopping together. It can be kind of fun. It's fun to have somebody with you. As you know, I bring my little fart squeeze thing everywhere, so it's good to embarrass myself and other people.
Can you explain that to those that don't know what a fart squeeze is?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have it around here, but I can explain it.
Sounds
it's basically called the pooter. It's a little like almost like a suction cup type thing that you squeeze in your hand, almost like an accordion, and you get it just right in the palm of your hand, and it makes a farting sound. If you ever want to know more about it, check out Jack Vale. He's the guy that invented the pooter, and basically goes to Walmarts and other stores, and it makes like nice farting noises that you can just embarrass yourself with. So I bring it with me everywhere I go. And yeah, it's kind of fun that way. So I'm I don't really, it doesn't bother me if people are with me. Sometimes I like going by
Uh-huh.
myself. But like I said, it's a heck of a lot cheaper if you go by yourself, because then, there's not other people going, I want this and I want this and I want this. And how about this? And of course, my kids are famous for oh, Dad, these are nice sweats. Oh, these are nice. This is a nice sweatshirt. Oh, I like this t-shirt. And next thing you know, like you said, you've spent over $200 and you come home with, you're like, oh, cool. I don't think we can eat a sweatshirt and sweatpants for dinner. So we got nothing to eat besides beef jerky and mozzarella sticks.
Right. I mean, I get it. Like, it is nice sometimes to go with other people. I think, we've gone on shopping trips on, softball tournaments, and that can be fun.
True.
But on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis, I don't need emotional support to buy yogurt. Like, I just don't.
You can do it, Doc J. Buy that yogurt. Faye. Get Faye all the way. Get it. Make sure it's creamy.
I mean,
buy those blueberries.
The other thing too, though, is that I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, I personally do not like shopping in stores.
Okay.
As Americans, like in the United States, the average amount of time that somebody spends shopping in the grocery store, how many minutes do you think that is? What's the average time somebody, like average U.S. citizens, spend grocery shopping? And if you're in the audience, a single trip, share. Yeah, just a single, like you're going to the store to do your like major shopping, not like I'm running in to get some, I'm
going to say an hour and a half. I'm going to say 90 minutes.
Okay. All right. I'll give people a second.
What about anybody else? What do you guys think? What do you think is the average time spent doing a major grocery shopping in the store? Well, Doc J, maybe you should just reveal it to us. What's
I'm going to reveal 41
minutes. 41 minutes, okay.
41 minutes.
See, my first response was going to be 45 minutes. Then I thought major shopping and how I get caught up typically looking at the books and the, toys and the dog treats and the seasonal candy and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I could be in the store for hours. I don't mind shopping if I'm in the mood to see people.
That's the key. People, like we talked about this in an earlier episode. I can't stand the way people drive shopping carts. So I get really annoyed if it's a super crowded store. And that's why I love Instacart.
Instacart's awesome. It's so cool that you can get stuff. You can have somebody else shop for you and actually get what you want. You can get it in a timely fashion. Super cool in that way. So
well, it also stops you from impulse buying, right? Because when you're in a store, it's like, ooh, look at that purple filling in those Oreos. Like, there's things that you're just like, I've never seen that before. I need to, there's Crocs shaped cupcakes. I don't know.
Yep. I am absolutely that type of person. The book cover, right? If it looks cool, if it's new, gotta try it.
Yeah. Like, I did it. I got it. And you're like,
right? You got the new thing, you take it home and it tastes like crap.
Yep. Or you're like, okay, I got to go back to my regular pickles. No Kool-Aid pickles for me.
Kool-Aid pickles. Ugh. That sounds gross. Nice job, Doc J.
They're actually really good.
Okay. I'm going to trust you on that. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to stick with the store theme since we're kind of on the store theme here.
Okay.
What I would love to know what everybody out there thinks of store associates. Do you like when people follow you around and offer to help you as soon as you walk in the store? First thing you walk in, they're like, hey, is there anything I can help you with? Or do you prefer that they have the back off method and like, hey, if I come and say, hey, Jeeves, I could use you over here,
right.
To help me with this thing. Do you prefer that people take the back seat and wait for you to call them over? Or do you like when somebody helps you out from the get-go?
Yeah.
What about you, Doc J? What do you think? If you do go shopping, like I know you don't love to necessarily go shopping, but when you do you like the personal attention, the personal shopper approach of like, hey, what can I help you with? and maybe asking you like 50 million times? Or do you say, you know, hey, back the F off. I will summon you if I need you. I'll throw up the white flag and be like, hey, help.
Yeah, the latter. I mean,
Okay.
if I'm going into the store, it's not to browse for hours. I mean, there are times where Jeanette and I have spent 3 hours in Target just wandering around, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
But I don't like that. And I think also, like, there's always like those secret shoppers or security shoppers that start following the wrong people.
Yeah.
And you can always tell who they are because they have random crap in their cart or basket. Their shoes are not wet. They're not wearing a coat. And it's like, you know, negative 14 outside. That I avoid. And then also the people that are like, Best Buy is like so hard for me. Like when they would be like, hi, what do you need? What do you need? Can I get you a computer? Can I get you a new refrigerator? Like, what do you need? Hi. Like, have you ever seen a customer before? Calm down.
Yeah, back it on down.
Back it down.
I don't mind the attention. I don't like that kind of thing though. I don't like to bug the crap out of me, like especially when you just walk in the store. Hey, is there anything I can help you find? I'm like, I literally just got here. I don't even know what you carry. I don't know what you have.
Yeah.
You know, usually that's when I make some uncomfortable comment, like especially if I go in for clothes. Hey, yeah, where's the fat section? And then they look at you and they're like, what? And then they're like, well, not sure what are you looking for? Like, oh, so you agree that I'm fat? I like making it as uncomfortable as possible because then they never come back by you ever again. Even if you go to check out, they're like, oh no, Sarah, you gotta take him. I can't do this. Yeah, I don't like the attention, but the challenge is like, so I have this thing when I go to Barnes and Noble, for instance, if I want to find a book, if there's something I'm looking for, I am the stubbornest mofo in the world to where I will go and try and find it if it's possible. It's like Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom or something else where I'm just searching for a buried treasure. You know, I've got to find it myself. And if I can't, I absolutely hate having to ask for help. And they always come by and they're like, hey, can I help you find anything? Is there anything I can help you find? And I'm always like, no, there's nothing. But I hate when I have to ask for help because I really love the search. And when I find it myself, I'm like, yes, I found it. I
found the Temple of Doom, the Holy Grail.
So,
yeah.
But it's also one of those things, if I can't find it, though, then I have to seek somebody out. Like, I've been at Target before in the morning when, like, something, let's say a video game or something comes out. And I'm like, I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to stop in and see it. And they haven't necessarily put it out yet. You press the little button for help, and then nobody comes. It's like a ghost town. And I'll sit there and go, hello, does anybody work here? You know, and then, of course, somebody passes by, and they're like, hey, is there something I can help you with? I'm like, yes, I pressed the button 75,000 times. Nobody's come. Does this thing work? Is this thing on? So
have you ever called? Yeah. Have you ever called customer service while you're in the store because you can't find anybody while you're in the store?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've called. I've placed an order from within inside a store because I couldn't find it.
No way.
And when I asked somebody like to go, knowing that something came out, it might have been a book or video game or it was something that I was looking for. I actually placed an order while I was walking around the store and went and picked it up as I was walking out. They're like, you just placed this order like maybe like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, I know. Like, and you're in the store. Yep, pretty much so. I'm like, because I asked, Jeff back there to go find it for me, knowing that it's in the back room. And it says even in your little catalog that, hey, it's in the back. And it was too much work for them to do. So I figured I'd place an order. I've even done that in drive-through. I've done the drive-up where I've gotten out to my car and then go to the drive-up place. And they're like, and I'll see somebody that I saw in the store. They're like, hey, wait a minute. You were just in I was just in your store, but you wouldn't go get it for me. So I went right back around. So.
Yeah.
Kelly Joan, guess what? Speaking of books, I am reading one for the first time in over 10 years. Is it a pop-up book, Kelly Joan? Is you realize an audiobook is not considered reading, right? It's listening. I'm just kidding. I'm proud of you for reading a book because I haven't really read a full book in probably over 3 years. So let me know how that goes. Maybe I'll take up reading.
Cool.
You never know.
All right. Never know. You never know. We'll have to have a book report episode.
A book report. Yes. Kelly Joan can join us as a special guest to give us a book report.
Yes.
Only if
I
it's a
think that would be
spicy
great.
book, though. Gotta be.
Oh yeah, gotta be a spicy book.
Okay, well, manifesting. I like that. Manifesting for beginners. Maybe we'll do
Oh, that's nice.
an episode on manifesting and mental health and, just willing things
Speaking
into
of-
existence. And
I'm reading this right now.
Meet Me in Italy. Does it say?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was going to say it's backwards, so that was pretty, that's pretty talented right there. Woo!
You
Look at
can
that.
read backwards?
I can.
Okay. Back
All right.
to
Back to
the
it.
topic. All right. So as many of you know, I work in education and it is back to the school year. But all right, so opinion. Sundays after 3, are they depressing or are they exciting? What are they for you?
Ooh. For me, it's not depressing. Like I don't
Yeah.
love it. If it gets to be like 1 o'clock on Sunday, I'm like, oh God, the day's half over.
Yeah.
I just feel like I run out of time to do the stuff that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily oh man, I got to work tomorrow. I got to do this. It's just like where did the weekend go? 2, it's like there's so much stuff I still have to do. I've got to do laundry. Got to write my scripts for my videos and. Got to get ready for a podcast and everything else that's going on. So, not Sundays are not I love Sundays.
Yeah.
But mid to late afternoon is not my favorite.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, it's probably later than 3 because I don't like to get up early on Sundays. But I think what happens to me is that suddenly, probably around 5, 6 o'clock, I'm like, all of a sudden my brain remembers everything I have ignored since Friday about like the work weeks. And I'm like, oh, I got to deal with that tomorrow. I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that tomorrow. And then my brain starts going. So I agree. It's not that it's so much depressing. It's just like, it's like people call them the Sunday scaries. I think I've heard people say.
Yeah. I've heard that before too.
And research shows that workers experience increased stress and anxiety late afternoon into the evening on Sundays, and it's a higher incidence of stroke and heart attacks on Sunday afternoons and evenings because of that stress and anxiety. So
that sounds familiar. Unfortunately, that sounds familiar. Sunday night. Yes. Good times. What do you guys think out there in the crowd, though? You guys is there anybody that loves Sundays that completely looks forward to it? I mean, there's Sunday night football coming up and other things that are exciting on a Sunday, but do you get the Sunday scaries, or is it one of those things where it's just like, it's just another day, and yes, I know Monday's coming, but it's just kind of how it is. What are your thoughts out there in in the land?
In the listening land.
Yes, listening land.
Listening
land.
Yeah, I just for those of you that have popped on, welcome. We're talking about unpopular opinions, just everyday life, creating some drama here, talking about different topics, and we've been talking about shopping, about fashion. So that's what we're doing right now. And if you're watching this as a recording on our YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And please still leave us comments because we do read them.
Yes, please. Leave those comments. Well, apparently nobody has an opinion of Sundays. Everybody absolutely loves them. They're their favorite day of the week. There's no Sunday scaries, no depressive Sundays. So if you feel more comfortable leaving us a comment when these things post, leave that comment in there. Let us know. But we'd love to know what you think of Sundays because you've heard our opinions. And it's just kind of, it's Sunday, right?
Right. And also at the bottom of the screen, you'll see scrolling. That is our site where you can find all of our social media and our email address. If you would like to email us any thoughts, topics, ponderings, wonders.
when no one is up. Nice. Yeah, everybody go back to bed. Jeff's enjoying his quiet time.
No, nobody's up in the morning. Like, he has till like 11, sometimes later.
Dang. Nice.
I know. Yeah.
I love it.
Quiet.
Hey, Jeff, call me, buddy. We can have a conversation. Quiet conversation. Whispers with Jeff.
Oh. Hey.
Yes.
You should do a podcast, Whispers with Jeff.
There you go. Whispers with Jeff.
Yeah.
Sundays
Carrie
are
is
reset
saying-
days.
yeah.
Yes.
They are,
I
but
like
there's
that.
a point in the day that you're like, okay, here comes the week. That's how I feel.
It's coming whether you like it or not. Here it is,
Yeah.
right?
Here we come. I'm not going to sing that.
Well,
So-
speaking of Sundays and just
Sunday,
days
Sunday,
in general,
Sunday.
Sunday. Showers. Let's talk about showers. Not what happens in the shower, but do you prefer showers at night or in the morning? Are showers at night the bomb? Who showers at night? Who showers in the morning? Who showers both? What's kind of your MO? Doc J, what do you prefer?
I really like I like to be clean. So I will shower as many times as needed to be clean all the time.
Okay.
Usually like I'll shower at night and in the morning. I just like it. I like all my soaps. They smell good.
There you go.
How about you, Coach C?
I am a morning person, a morning shower. I've got to have my morning shower. It wakes me up, gets me going. And it also depends on if I've worked out, because usually if I've worked out in the morning, I will go and shower after that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I might shower twice, in the days. But yeah, I've got to have my morning shower. That's an absolute must. Something I've done for years and years and years. It just wakes me up. Otherwise, I'm cranky. But I'm also like you. I don't like to. I have a fear of smelling.
Yeah.
And I want to smell good, even when I go to like therapy or cardiac rehab and all that kind of fun
Sure.
stuff. I don't want to be the smelly one. Never want to be the smelly one at the gym. Never want to be the smelly one at rehab. Gotta be clean. So
That's, that is so true. And that brings me back to stores for a second, because I am
you shower in
very
the store.
Yeah.
You're like in Home
Gotta
Depot,
try-
like, let me try this thing out. Let me see how this works.
No. I can't stand when somebody smells in a store and I have to keep walking past them, or like I'm standing in line like behind them or in front of them. I can't stand that at all. And I'm sorry. Like, I just can't. And I think, again, I've talked about that before, but I want to be like, you need me to buy you some soap. Like, and I get it. Like, people don't all have the best hygiene, and not everybody knows that they smell, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And maybe other people don't feel the same way, but
That's when you walk past them and go, you smell like shit.
I
I'm
would
gonna
not
shout.
have done well in like, the 1600s. I wouldn't. I just,
Yeah.
I would have
Can
been like,
you imagine how disgusting
cut
people
off
were
my
back
nose.
then? Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty gross. And I might be ballsy. I might usually say stuff, but that's something I don't say. But it is one of those until, like, if other people are around, start going, oh man, do you smell that?
Yeah.
I might chime in a little bit and go, yeah, like what is that?
Yeah.
Until hopefully the person gets uncomfortable and discovers the invention of deodorant or a power blaster or,
Yeah.
water cannon or something to
But,
clean up the
like,
stench.
not everybody picks up on those clues, though.
I
not
know.
everybody.
It's pretty amazing though, because if other people can smell you, you got to think that you got to smell yourself, unless you just burned off every fiber of your nose and your sense of smell.
Sure. Well, and I get people might have disabilities or not, like I get that part, but yeah. Anyway, moving forward. Here's one that I'm curious about with our listeners out there. And this is something that I think has evolved over time, but call or text? Should you call instead of text? A listener brought this up. They emailed us about this. They shared that their phone rang unexpectedly and they answered it by being like, "Who's dead?" But it was like just their dentist confirming an appointment. But truly, like, texting has become the first form of communication method for most adults under 50. But I think it's like more than that. Like, I feel that we have stopped calling and we just text all the time. Like, it's like you don't want to interrupt people. Like, we don't. I do it too. Like, I don't call people because I'm like, oh, I don't want to interrupt their day. I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to.
I don't want to talk to you.
And then I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we've become socially awkward to just calling people. You know, that's just my opinion.
It's easier, right? It's easier. It's less confrontational. You don't have to get stuck on the phone forever. Like, I'm a like morning-ish, midday-ish person. If you call me, I'll probably answer. But if you call me later on, like typically for work, I've been on the phones all day with customers, with reps, with coworkers, or in meetings. So it's like the last thing I want to do is jump on the phone.
Yeah.
But I do try and call whenever possible. You know, it's a tough thing, right?
Yeah.
It's tough because you're like, sometimes it's just easier to send a quick text and be like, leave me alone. But, you know, for me, I also get that feeling of like, you know, these people won't be around forever, or they've moved, or whatever the case might be, or they might need something. Like, I probably should call. But the one thing I don't like, though, is the guilt calling.
Yeah.
You know, it's the like, oh, you know, thanks for responding back. It'd be great if you called, you know, great if you called me. Or the people that are like, oh, this is a better conversation for over the phone. And you're just like, I just wanted to have a quick text conversation. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I think people have become so socially awkward. And even kids nowadays, they don't even text. They're all Snapchat.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they'll snap
How
pictures back and
working?
forth of their faces and everything else. But
their nostrils.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like.
Right. Yeah, one of the gentlemen in my cardiac rehab this morning was, and he pretty much every morning when he comes in, like, we're all social, all say hi to each other and everything else. Like, Al, how's your dentures? You know, Judy, thanks for coming in. Looks like your hip's doing good. There's one gentleman that comes in every time, and every time he's on his phone, and I know he's on his phone, and I know he's texting because he does this.
Yeah.
When he's typing, and I'm like, is he trying to do the swipe thing, or is he trying to? But I mean, he is so aggressive about it. And I asked him the other day, I'm like, hey, you know, everything okay? You know, you seem busy. You know, you're always on your phone and stuff. Oh, I'm just texting with my wife. And I'm like, okay, like, makes sense and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know, I'm like, why don't you just pick up the phone and call? He's like, I'll see her when I get home. And then he proceeds to keep texting, and I'm like, okay. Like, do what you got to do, buddy. But I mean, it even extends to folks that are, you know, in their 80s and stuff too. It's like, it's so much easier to, you know, he actually said one time, he goes, why would I want to call her when I'll see her in a little bit when I get home? Like,
yeah.
Okay. Well, you're still texting her. So apparently you want to talk to her, but
True. No, I think you balance phone calls and texting pretty well. Like, you're pretty receptive of like how that balances. But yeah, no, I think that there's a lot of people that don't. I mean, everybody that joins us on our, you know, podcast things, they're just listening to us have a phone conversation. This is what our conversations sound like all the time.
Yeah, pretty much so. I mean, that's how this all started, right? It was just having a conversation.
Yeah. And, you know, people in the chat, they've been commenting like sensitive, serious conversation. It needs to be a phone call. And granted, I don't want to get a text that says somebody died or somebody is like super like medically having an issue. Like, that sends my anxiety through the roof. But yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Like, some things need to be a phone call.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Some things need to be a phone call, and other things could be a text. Like, serious news should never be communicated over text, because then it just leads to you calling incessantly and people not answering.
Yes, that's true.
But it's kind of crazy. As we talk about cell phones, something I want to bring up is social media. One thing
Yeah.
I've noticed lately is a lot of friends that I have out there have started doing couples Facebook, couples
Oh,
profile. Yeah.
okay.
And they combine their names.
Oh,
Have you seen that out there? Have you seen anybody like that? Have you seen anybody that's like
yeah.
got the joint profile? And what the heck is that all about? I don't really understand it.
I have like one or two people I think that have that currently. I don't know. Like, is it
Hmm.
that it's just easier? Is there a trust issue? Like, I always start to like ponder all the psychology pieces of it.
Right.
But you know, I'm a strong proponent of what proponent? Wow. Of individual
Big words.
identities. Big words
Okay.
tonight. Of individual identities. Like, people, like, you can share experiences with others, but like, you kind of have to be your own person. And sometimes when you see that, like, I start to think, is there a control issue? Is there like like some kind of something that happened that they have to be on the same account? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I like the first thing in my mind goes to like a trust issue. Like, was there something where they just, they don't trust each other and they've got to be part of it
Yeah.
and see each other's messages and, something like that. But then it's also like, what? I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, I've asked a couple of friends that have done this over the years.
Yeah.
And asked them and they're like, I don't know. It just sounded like it'd be fun. I'm like, I don't, no offense, but I don't believe that.
Right.
I don't believe it's just a fun thing. There's got to be something behind it that you're just don't want to tell everybody or you don't want to necessarily talk about. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so weird to me. If somebody said, hey, I mean, we might as well do joint phone calls. Hey, every phone call you make, can you conference me in? Because I want to be out. I'm like, okay, I don't really get it.
Yeah.
But it's also like, so the friends that do this, a couple of the friends that I have that do this, like every post they make is like freaking happy days on steroids. It's like, oh, we're doing this now. Here we are together. We're doing this together and we're doing that, which is great. If you got a great relationship, you love that person, you want to spend every week a moment, do it. Absolutely. But like you said, the psychology of it
Mm-hmm.
and the thought about it is just like, all right, there's got to be like, what's the overarching theme? I'd love to know for people out there in the crowd here that are watching, what are your thoughts? Do you have friends that have joint profiles with could be their significant other, it could be another friend, maybe it's just another family member, but they've got a dual profile? What do you think that's all about? Do you think it's a trust issue? Do you think it's just something fun that they thought, hey, we'll be influencers together? Two heads are better than one, is like M&M's, one's the M, the other one's the M. Like, they've got to be together. Like, what's the scoop on that? Because I'm truly perplexed, Doc J. I would love to, I have my own opinions on it, but I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand it. I had two friends that did it recently, and I was just like, man, what's the scoop? And so-and-so thought it'd be fun. And I'm like, okay. Trust issues. Carrie, yes, I agree. There's got to be some trust issues or something that happened.
Something happens, yeah.
But as human beings, like, why do we agree to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and does that make everything all better? If you do have trust issues, is that going to make things better? Because then my mind goes to, well, you can just create a secret other profile, right? On the side, get a new Gmail, put another account together, and then you never know. So does it really work?
Mm.
Wishing a happy birthday on joints accounts is weird.
Oh,
no, it's just happy birthday squared, right?
Well, but because who are you wishing? Yeah.
Just a blanket happy birthday.
Just happy birthday, Benifer.
Yeah.
Now that you share
Wishing you
social
much
media
success.
accounts, you share birthdays. See, I would never share my birthday with anyone, so no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you probably do across the world at some point, but it's not like we're like wishing everybody across the world a happy birthday on your birthday, right?
No, but I mean, I don't want to share my birthday with anyone else on social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So it's super weird. I've just seen that uptick in things lately.
Yeah.
A lot of it's for the, hey, look what we're doing. We're in Florida. We're on vacation. And, like you said, Benifer are doing this, Benifer are doing that. Like, I mean, it makes me wonder, is there a surgery coming soon where you're just going to mold into one person? Or if you hug that person hard enough, do you become one person?
Yeah.
One that I could think
I
of.
don't know.
Get careless about posting, but she
I
is
mean,
all about it.
Yeah, who's actually posting? I do know there's some people that I was just thinking about this, that they say, oh, like we share an account even if the name isn't like it's just one person's name, but oh yeah, like I just go on my husband's account. I don't have an account. Like what? Okay. Yeah. It's weird.
That is, yeah. I mean, if you've got a good reason for it, so be it. You know?
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Doc J? This could be
a whole other episode,
true.
To be honest.
Social media, right?
Social media and relationships.
I completely agree. So, okay. Well, I think we beat that to death a little bit.
We
will cover that on another podcast. A little bit more on social media.
Woo. Yeah. All right, where are we going to now? Oh, I like this.
Yeah, go for it.
Separate blankets save marriages.
Ooh.
Listener wrote in, husband steals blankets like he's competing in the Winter Olympics. So we now have separate blankets.
And did it save their marriage? Or was the marriage on the rocks?
I mean, I don't know. I think it just helped out. The sleep specialist, the study was done on this. You know, Doc J has to bring in the stats and data. Sleep specialists say that couples often sleep better when each partner has enough bedding, and then they have fewer nighttime disturbances.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Separate mattresses save marriages. Wow, now we're talking about separate mattresses. Now are they pushed all across the room? Like you're on one side and you're like, hey, good night. You know?
Yeah.
Good night, Doctor. Good night.
I will say, like, we have separate blankets. Like, we don't share blankets.
Okay. Yeah, I subscribe to that. I like that idea.
Yeah. Like, yeah, does it make the bed look perfect when you make the bed?
No, but who cares? You're sleeping in it, right?
Yeah. No, I mean.
No, I like the idea because if one person gets hot, the other person gets cold. Like you can kind of regulate your own temperature. If one person radiates heat, or you know, I can completely understand that. An Alaskan king, pushed together. Okay, pushed together. Well, yeah. See, that makes more sense.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a huge bed. That's fantastic.
I know. Like, think of you could really starfish.
Yeah, you each get your own space and you get your own blankets, you get your own bed. That's pretty fantastic. I think it's a good idea. I think it's good if it works for people. I mean, it is one of those things like you always do wake up with maybe my dog sleeps in bed with me. Maybe we need our own separate blankets because there are times where he'll dig the blankets right off me. So Frankie, we're gonna have to chat, buddy. We're gonna have to talk about the blanket situation. We're gonna have our own blankets.
And yes, I know I just spelled mattresses wrong, but whatever.
It's a very
I don't know what.
Well, because it's a huge. Well, because you got an Alaskan king. You have two pushed together, so it's gigantic. So it's got to have extra R's and extra S's. I get it. I know what you're going for, Jay.
You have got to have a big bed, Danny. I need a picture. Can you text me a picture? I really want to see this.
It's actually just a free trampoline with two blankets on it.
Not of you guys sleeping in it, but just of your bed. I just really need to see this. That is amazing. Very cool.
Only way to sleep. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried. Like, we've tried to do the same blanket. It doesn't work. Like, who are we kidding? We're not Carol and whatever Brady. Tom Brady.
Mike.
Mike. That was
Tom was the quarterback. Mike was the husband. I mean, it would probably be more interesting with Carol and Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
I don't know if Carol's his type though. She's not a supermodel, so maybe the next show, maybe the future version of it. The Brady Bunch is Tom Brady and Giselle, or whoever he's dating nowadays. That's the new Brady Bunch.
But weird twist, he ends up with the housekeeper, Alice.
Right. He and
Hey, we
Alice.
should-
Oh boy.
We need to write that show. Come on.
Well, but then Carol and Tom will have to have a joint Facebook page.
Yeah, true. Very true.
I'll
All
be
right.
right back.
So, okay,
You go
be
on,
right
Doctor.
back. For those of you that have been listening, we were just talking about separate blankets. Do they save marriages? Please comment and let us know what you think about that. Do you have separate blankets? Are you like Danny and have separate mattresses? Like, I am so jealous of the fact that they have two queens put together. That is amazing.
I'm back. Sorry, Frankie. Frankie was he heard the mattress comment, he heard the bed comment, and he was attacking the school supplies. So
That makes sense, Frankie boy. Makes sense.
yeah, I heard something crash, so I'm like, I've got to go check. So I apologize, folks, for disappearing, but I saved the pens because Frankie was about to eat pens, which
Oh dear.
you know,
Not
I
a
don't think the
good
kids
thing.
can bring him to school and write on their papers
Write
with
with
his
him?
yeah.
It's a new meaning to
Frankie
the dog
pen.
ate my homework. My dog ate my pen, so I can't do my homework.
Yeah, I'd have school supplies, but my dog ate them. Sure they did. Anyway.
All right. We are coming towards the end of our episode 21. But we are also at our Would You Rather
Woo.
Unpopular Opinion Edition. Are you ready?
Ooh, let's do
I
it.
think one of these episodes we got to bring a guest on to give answers to. I think we need to. So email us or send us a message on our socials if you want to be considered to play Would You Rather with us live on an upcoming episode. All right.
Throw your reasons on socials why you think you should be picked.
Why?
We'll throw them into a
should you?
hat and we will we'll draw them out
Let you know.
and we'll
We'll
read the
draw it.
reasons.
Not
Let's
with
do
the
it.
pen that
No,
Frankie almost ate. All right. Are you ready, Coach C?
I'm ready.
Are you
Let's get
ready?
it. And for those of you out there, participate. Throw it in the channel.
Participate.
All right.
All
Would
right.
you rather?
Would you rather shop at Target on Black Friday or a Costco on a Saturday?
Oh, Target all day long. I love Target. I actually do love Black Friday as well, even though I really don't get much. It's fun to go out and just see the people go crazy over the stupidest stuff and, you know, have to have this and have to have this TV and load it up. And when the people bring in too small of a car and they can't fit something in the car, it's just the funniest damn thing in the world. Now, I won't get up at the middle of the night and go like crack of dawn, but I do like wandering in the store. I hate an unpopular opinion here. I hate Costco. It's too big. It's too overwhelming. Honestly, it stresses me out. The only thing I like about Costco is the samples.
Okay.
So Target all day long. What about you, Doc J?
I'd have to say Target. I don't have a membership to Costco, and I definitely I'm more a Sam's Club, but I order on Instacart from either. Like,
nice.
So that's nice too. Okay.
And Mike says Target too, so thanks, Mike, for participating. Love it. Same reasons.
I think we all need to go to Black Friday together.
Yes, let's meet at Black Friday. Podcast from Target. Black Friday. Black Friday edition. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. Okay. Write that down. Share one blanket forever or sleep in separate beds.
Oh, I'm going to go sleep in separate beds. Because again, the whole heat thing, the whole like being comfortable, the whole like wake up in the middle of the night freezing. Not to mention, like you said, you can kind of if you get your own bed, you can kind of starfish, right?
You can starfish. Yes, you can. All right. I am the same. Separate beds.
Frankie just came running up here all excited, so I know he probably did something bad.
Oh, Mike says never again.
Oh, man.
But it's with us. Come on. Okay.
Yeah, see, next time get that air fryer earlier, Mike. Don't go at midnight. They're all sold out. Anyway, go for it, Doc J. What's next?
Take only phone calls for a week or only use text using voice to text.
Oh, for me, only use text using voice to text. I am one of those people that I will use voice text, and sometimes my brain thinks faster than my mouth can do, and I'll say gibberish,
Mhm.
and I will send that text. It's so fun for me. I totally enjoy it. My mom uses voice text. Sometimes it's the funniest damn thing in the world. The word ass gets thrown in there sometimes, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
okay. And, she didn't even mean, it's nothing close to what she meant to say. So either she's
Mhm.
texting people ass too much, or, it just happens to come up and stuff like that. And then I love responding back to that text. But yeah, voice text all the way, because it's just super fun to see what comes out, see how messed up it can be, and just send it to
Yeah.
people and have them come back and go, WTF, question mark, question mark, question mark. So what about you, Doctor?
Yes.
You want
Definitely
the phone
text
calls or you
using.
want the texts?
I want the text, and I want to use voice to text, and I know
Okay.
my voice to text are hilarious.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Hopefully,
Yeah.
folks out there in the crowd, if you want to put in the channel what you prefer, calls for all time or voice text, throw it in there. But Doc J, we got just a few minutes left, so keep on moving.
We
Let's
just
go.
have. Okay.
What do we got?
Let's see. Never go to the beach again, or never visit another Target.
Oh, I would say never go to the beach again.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to go to Target. I love Target.
Yeah.
So, what about you? That's a tough one.
That's
Holy
hard.
cow.
That's a real hard one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say never go to Target, because I can't imagine never going to a beach again.
That's it. We're breaking up.
No.
Can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It was good
That's
while
okay.
it lasted. No. What if it's a Target
Bye,
at
everybody.
the beach? Yeah.
Yes.
See you, everybody.
There you go.
Show ended.
Bye, everyone. I babble extra.
Jennifer,
Why does that not
no.
surprise me, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't even talked to you.
Wow. She doesn't even know you, and she already knows you're a babbler. Nice job.
All right.
All right.
All
Got time
right.
for one more.
Last one. Stand in a crowded elevator for 20 floors with someone making small talk, or be trapped in the self-checkout lane behind someone buying 150 items.
Ooh. Damn, that's a tough one.
I'm going to say elevator.
Really?
I'm going to
Why
say
is that?
elevator, because I just feel like I can make it 20 floors. Like, elevators
Okay.
don't go slow, like,
Yeah.
for the most part. I think if it said, like, trapped on an elevator, that would be different.
Yeah.
I mean,
See?
small talk's not the worst. I'd be like, can you just
True.
text me? I don't want to talk.
Yeah, and do it if you can do it. Just voice text me too, so I can hear what you're trying to say and what you actually say. I'm gonna go the opposite, Doc J. I'm gonna say I'd rather be in the self checkout with somebody that's got 100 items.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like being in an elevator for 20 floors with somebody making small talk, depending on who it is, depending on their breath, what's going on there.
True.
Maybe they don't know how to shower, and then I'm trapped for 20 freaking hot floors with them. Yeah, that makes me feel a little claustrophobic. So I'm going to say self checkout line.
I'm surprised at your answer, because I felt like being in a small contained area with somebody that you could use your pooter or fart thing, whatever, would be like.
If I were in that situation, Doc J, I would just shit myself. I wouldn't even use the pooter. I wouldn't make it fake. I would just literally. That's a day I would hope that I'd have a pair of Depends in my backpack. I'd be like, hang on one sec, sir. Turn around, put it on, and be like, all right, keep talking. Go ahead. Yeah, no, that sounds like torture to me. If you know me, I'm not a small talk type of person, unless it's like really good small talk that ends up in a great conversation. So if I'm trapped with somebody who can't make small talk and it's just a terrible conversation, I'll probably get dramatic. I'll probably open up the ceiling tiles, try to climb up on the, climb up the elevator. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it. But anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
We're out of time, Doc J.
We are out of time.
No, it went so fast. Where does the time go? They grew up so fast.
It just goes so fast. We're already going to be 22 next week.
I know, right? Doc J, what are we talking about on episode 22?
Okay, so episode 22 is embarrassing parenting kid moments and what's the most unhinged thing your child has said in public. And we're going to need
Or a child.
We're going to need our listeners to send in stories because this is going to be a lot on you guys for us to bring this to life. So please follow us, send us emails, messages on social media, text us if you have our numbers. And then also make sure that you are submitting to see if you can be on one of our future episodes to play with you with us. Yeah.
Yes. 1,000%. We need your thoughts, need your comments. Again, next week is about the most unhinged and crazy things that kids have done in public. You don't have to have kids to participate. So if you got a story, you've seen things in there, nothing is off limits. As you know, we will talk about literally anything. So please throw the messages into our socials like Doc J mentioned and get us some stories. We'll read them live on the air and submit for our contest. Now, one thing I do want to mention, Doc J, I want to mention this to everybody out there and have it publicly out there. So we've submitted a proposal to, if you live in Illinois, submitted a proposal to Deer Park. Deer Park every year from August through October has food truck days. I think it's every third Saturday of the month. They have these food truck days where they have probably 6-7 different food trucks, huge gathering. They'll have art shows and different stuff there. We want to perform and do our podcast live. Why do I tell you this? Because if you know anybody in Deer Park, you've seen people, whatever the case might be, I'll also on our socials, I'll throw some emails and some names out there if you want to send in some support for us to do it, because I have not gotten a response back yet. I did send a reminder this morning just to say, hey, bubbling this up top for you, just to even have a conversation with them to see if it's something we can do. We would love to do our podcast out there live in some places. So I know I kind of alluded to it last time, but just to put it out there publicly so folks can hear it. If you know folks at Deer Park in Killdeer, Illinois here, part of the management group or the folks that run the food trucks, would love to have you send some support for us. Again, we'll post the email address, post some names, and throw your support out there and let them know that you'd love to see Doc J and see This Might Get Awkward live in a public place. It would be super cool just to do things outside of our, our living rooms and outside of the studio. So just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Just a little throwing it out there. But anyway, I digress. I'm done. Doc J, should we go out?
We should get out of here.
All right, here we go, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good night.
Come with a script, and that's what makes it interesting. Real life, real laughs, real awkward. This might get awkward, real awkward.
Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.